Today I'm here with head football coach Brian Balsmeyer. As most of you guys know, is going to retire after this year, and he will still be a teacher here. So what made you want to become a football coach?
Oh, the biggest thing, in 7th grade, I wanted to be a football player. When I graduated and was waiting to report to college camp, I went to high school and just, worked with, the kids there before I reported, and I knew I wanted to coach football. Love the game, and a way to still be around it after your playing days are done, and I just love everything about it. And so I would say I was probably about 18 years old there when I realized that's what I wanted to do.
Coach B means to Paoli respect. He demands respect and he gives respect. Also, he has brought back Paoli football to the life that it is now, and he will be greatly missed.
So you've coached for about 25 years. How is Paoli different from all the other schools you've coached at?
Well, I mean, there's differences, and then there's some similarities with each. It's been a good run here. We've had kids willing to work and buy into what we were preaching, and very similar. I mean, that was the same thing at Jasper and Whitco, and so I wouldn't say there's each group is probably where the differences lie, not so much the schools. In the good runs, you've got kids that are got the ability, but also got the desire, and that's probably the most important part, is the desire to be very good, to be great, and so those are probably less school oriented and more team oriented. Differences or similarities, and so it's been good. We've had a lot of good kids that want to be successful.
I think for me, looking at what Coach B's done as far as impacting our school corporation and our building, I think the biggest thing is he's impacted the lives of our athletes. He's taken the opportunity to go and make relationships with kids, whether they're his athletes on the football team or whether they're athletes just in his classes. He's really kind of provided a good model for coaches in our community for how to build relationships with kids, to give them the best opportunity, not just coach them and send them on their way, but to really make kind of a lasting impact. He has, I think for me personally, just working under him in football, but also working with him in his program, he's very supportive of all the programs we've got going on. As a wrestling coach, he was very supportive of what we had going on. I know he works very well with Coach Kaulen in the basketball program. So him being able to impact other programs and supporting those has really helped kind of build a little bit of support in our community for kind of the overall athletic department. So, and then I think the last kind of point that I think I would go back is he's been very big on accountability with our kids, not just as far as how sports go, but also with their academics. That's one thing with our football program. Kids are held accountable for their academics. And that's one thing that we talk about our corporation as a whole. We're here first and foremost for the student part of student athlete, and so when he made that a priority with our kids, I think that sent a great message that you're here for education, that the sports part of that is going to be secondary to what you learn in the classroom. So kind of giving that overall support for our academic staff was another big key that he brought to our community. So
what is your reasoning for retirement?
Oh, the big thing, number one is my girls are going to be seniors. This will be their last year of volleyball, and I want to make sure I can see it. I was able to get down twice during the season this past year, and it's if we had a good football team, that would have been it. We had a football year and allowed me on the back end to watch a lot more, but we don't plan on bad seasons, So you got to plan on great seasons and not being able, and I just can't do that, and I can't wait for the schedule to come out and see, the closest proximity about 3.5 hours away. I can't make that game, so that's the driving force. Is there some other factors? Yes, but that's the driving force, and a little bit. My wife's illness is probably plays into that a little bit. You know, I plan on being back. I'm not retired now. When you say retirement, I won't be back coaching ball somewhere. You know, even depending on who gets the head coaching job, may help them the best I can with the time. But I'm not going to miss volleyball, and you know, to do it right, I can't be selfish and try to do both. I got to decide at this point. And, you know, I made that decision, and you know, help out. You know, the coach, if that works out in that manner, and then we'll get back somewhere next season, and you know, talk about going south, coaching, may stay in Indiana for retirement, doing a lot of research on retirement. I'm getting that age. I'm closer to the grave than I am to the birth canal. So got to start looking at that and just try and get everything lined out and have a good plan for the years after, you know, down the road.
So what are your plans for the future?
I don't coach football. I don't know anything else in my life. You know, I love helping kids. You know, coaching track. So I'm going to coach track, love that. You know, and be around the game. You know, it's a great game, and I love it. And, you know, so I don't foresee that, but I don't have a crystal ball either. I may pick up a fishing rod and go fishing, love that, and just fish. I don't know, but you know, with the extra time, but time will tell.
Thank you, Coach B.
Thank you, sir.